Good morning, children. I'll ask one question before I teach you that today you all have taken your breakfast, different type of things like bread, prantha, butter, and some of you have taken rusk, some of you have taken vegetable, dal or curd, and you may say butter and biscuits, and some of you have taken bread also. So when we think about that, from where all these things used to come, all these come from our agriculture sector, and that is the very important sector of our economy. It provides raw material to all, each and every one. When we talk about raw material, it comes in the form of all these things whatsoever I told you, and all these things we will today study in this sector that that is the agriculture sector from your geography chapter number 4, agriculture. When we talk about agriculture, it always gives us the clear cut picture of the sector of the economy, that is the primary sector. Almost 2/3 of the Indians population is engaged in this agriculture activity. You may have seen surroundings, you also. When you ask your friends, most of them ask that my friend's father, my uncle and some other relatives from our family, they are working in this sector, that is agriculture. Simply I'll tell you, agriculture mean to say to cultivate the land. Cultivate the land from different type of the crops, different type of land is there, that is called cultivation. We use methods of irrigation, dig the earth and make some pattern over there, plowing is going on always there, and such type of activities are conducted through this agriculture. And in this chapter we will study about different types of the agriculture. First I will tell you primitive subsistence farming, intensive subsistence farming and commercial farming. When we talk about primitive subsistence farming, in this farming we talk about this carried out by small farmers, especially by the tribal communities. Small piece of land they have and accordingly they cultivate that land, and it is also said that only it is to fulfill their family needs. Only it is to fulfill their family needs. This much land they have, small land holdings are there. Even they don't have modern technical instruments for agriculture. They used to cultivate their land with the help of old techniques. Small plow are there. They use animals. No storehouses are there, and such type of local facilities are available. It is called slash and burn agriculture also, and we can call it shifting cultivation also, that is done by tribal community, because they use one piece of land anywhere, especially in the forest or any remote areas, and they clear it, plow it, sow their seeds, cut their crops from over there, and when the crop is ready, crops are ready to be harvested, they get it done, and accordingly they do it with the help of their that much resources whatsoever available nearby. And this one primitive subsistence farming is known by other names also, like zooming. I told you it is in different countries used by different names. Like I would like to tell you about Milpa in Mexico, Ray in Vietnam, Roca in Brazil, and so on and so forth. Exactly in India also it is known by different names. Indian state wise, Panda in Andhra Pradesh, and Madhya Pradesh it is called Dhaiya, and so on and so forth. You have to see for different type of states in this. Then I will talk about intensive subsistence farming. This farming is in India practiced the areas where is very high pressure of the population on land, and these people have long postures and among them very much land they have, large field are there. They use HYV seeds, modern technology, harvesters, threshers, and so on so forth. Means HYV seeds, modern technologies, and moreover they use it at large scale for the purpose to grow more and more crops over there. In this way, then third type of agriculture is commercial farming. In this commercial farming, I would like to tell you about the whole sole target of the farmer is to get their crop grown and harvested only for commercial purpose. In other words, we can call it plantation agriculture, tea, rubber, coffee. Such type of crops are mentioned here because they used to grow these crops only for the purpose for commercial uses, mean to say for the trade purpose only. Such type of plantation crops are tea in Assam, North Bengal, and coffee in Karnataka. Such type of crops are grown there. And my next topic is their cropping patterns. Cropping pattern mean to say based upon different seasons and reasons, like different factors affect the cropping pattern. That cropping pattern has been divided into three categories. First one is Rabi crop, second one is Kharif crops, and in between both, this is Rabi, this is Kharif, and between both there is one small time period when farmers grow the crops that take to be only 30 to 40 days. Maximum 50 days those crops are grown, that are called jad crops, and these crops are watermelon, pumpkin, potato, carrot, almost creepers, and this type of crops are grown by the farmers in between season. If I talk about Rabi crops are start in the start of April to June, and these crops are cultivated like the areas Punjab, Haryana, Jammu Kashmir, Himachal, Uttar Pradesh. Wheat, barley, gram, and mustard seeds are grown here. When we talk, and there was I would like to mention here, there was one revolution during 1960 that was also dedicated to these crops only. That was Rabi crops. Major areas were under this was Punjab and Haryana only. And the Green Revolution also took place during this. At that time, our Congress government implemented this to make the self-dependency of India on eatables, mean to say food commodities. That step was taken to grow maximum yielding crops of within the year. At that time, multiple cropping was also introduced. And when we talk about Kharif crops, these crops are sown during the monsoon areas, mean to say May and July. Nowadays, that is season is going for Kharif crops, and for these crops, all the pulses are shown during this time period. Moong, urad, cotton, jute, groundnut, soya beans, and major areas are Bengal, coastal region, Konkan coast, Bihar, Punjab, Haryana, all are there, and paddy is grown almost all the coastal areas of India. It is known by other names also, Us, Aman, and Bro. Us, Aman, and Bro. These are the other names, and jad crop I told you accordingly. And in this way, you have to study up to this point different types of the crops, how this agriculture is important for us. Thank you, students. Stay home, stay safe, take care, keep on studying.